John Lee, the science guy.
John Lee, the science guy.
John Lee, the science guy.
Science rules.
John Lee, the science guy.
Inertia is a property of Conrad.
John Lee, the science guy. John Lee, the science guy.
Hi, my name is John Lee. Today, we're going to be talking about global warming. With me, I have a room temperature thermometer, and I have 2 bowls of equally warm temperatured water. If I place this thermometer in this bowl, you can see that the temperature is gradually rising. However, if you place this thermometer in this bowl and cover it with, then you can see that the temperature rises drastically. Muy caliente. Well, as you can see, the covered bowl has a higher temperature and increases faster than the bowl without the cover. This demonstrates the greenhouse gas effect.
The greenhouse gas effect.
Oh, hello. My name is Dr. Gavin, and today I'll be talking to you about the greenhouse gas effect. The greenhouse gas effect states how gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and water vapor gets trapped within Earth's atmosphere, then stop and absorb all the heat energy from the sun inside of the Earth's atmosphere. The cup, acting as the greenhouse gases, stop the heat energy from escaping, thus increasing the temperature at a faster rate than the temperature rate would be without a cover, allowing the heat energy to escape. Because of the greenhouse gases within our atmosphere, our average yearly temperature is increasing, like that of the temperature in the covered water in John Lee's The Science Guy's experiment, because the heat energy from the sun can't escape. This proposes an issue because too high of a temperature on Earth could lead to consequences for the environments of organisms who depend on a certain type of environment with a specific temperature. If the temperature in that environment would change, it could lead to the eventual demise of that species.
Now that we know the greenhouse gas effect and what it is and how it works, let's see what other people think about global warming.
So, what do you think global warming is?
When the world, there's too many pollutants. Oh, I know. It gets too hot. Isn't it when it's, when the temperature is going to rise?
Temperature rises, yeah. All right,
I'm
so,
right?
Yes, you are. All right, so, first question. What do you think global warming is?
Well, global warming is the atmosphere holding in the greenhouse gases that
This
Earth
man's educated.
produces, and also because of humans, producing waste from, fossil fuel and things like that. So that's what I think it is.
Yeah, that's actually exactly correct. So, what do you think global warming is?
Global warming is the production and release of greenhouse gases into the ozone layer, and it's just heating up the entire planet.
Yeah, you're correct. So very quickly, what do you think global warming is?
I think global warming is, I would say global warming is the idea that our environment is becoming less habitable because of increasing temperatures.
That's a good one.
Basically my main idea.
First question is, what do you think global warming is?
Pollution to the earth.
Pollution to the earth? So, do you think global warming is a pressing issue today? Yeah. So, do you think it's a pressing issue?
I would say yes, but I also kind of think no, because if you look at the history of the Earth, there's the Ice Age, which means that it was cooling, and then it warmed up naturally before humans were here anyways. So I know that we are adding to it, but I wouldn't say it's pressing, because in the span of the Earth, we're just a very small time here on the planet compared to how long it's been here. So I don't think it's that pressing.
Yeah. Do you think it's a pressing issue today?
I definitely think it's a pressing issue, and I definitely don't think it is. I don't think it's talked about enough, and I don't think it's
Something we can put off?
Well, yeah, no, I definitely don't think it's something we can put off, but I also don't think it's something that gets enough attention for how serious it is.
Yeah.
I don't think, it's talked about enough, personally.
Okay. Do you believe global warming is a pressing issue today?
I don't have enough information to a definitive answer, but I would say that it's definitely a problem because we don't know enough about it.
Alright, do you think it's a pressing issue today?
Yes.
And what do you guys do to prevent global warming?
Recycle.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Recycle.
To be honest, I don't do that much.
Don't drive too much.
Don't drive too much. And what do you guys do to reduce global warming? To be honest with you, I don't do a whole lot either, so.
I don't drive a hybrid. I guess try to produce as little waste as I can. I mean, if I recycle or I like getting the money from that, so I do it most of the time. But that's about it.
And what do you do to reduce global warming?
Personally, not much. I still drive my car every day, and I still, I don't really do a lot, to be honest.
And the final question: do you do anything to help try to prevent global warming, or like recycling?
I do recycle like everybody else does. I have a recycling can and whatnot. I ride my bike every once in a while just because when it's nicer out.
Yeah.
But I don't really go out of my way in any other sort of aspects to reduce it because I don't really know if it even exists. So.
Alright. And do you do anything to reduce global warming?
Do I?
Yeah.
So, what does this all mean?
Everyone we interviewed said global warming was real.
And almost everyone said it was a pressing issue.
Yet no one did anything about it.
Did you know that it takes 450 to 1,000 years for a plastic bottle to decompose? Just by recycling that plastic bottle, you can save the Earth that many years instead of making itself clean again. Did you know that for every single 1 gallon of gas burned, that 24 pounds of CO2 emissions are released into the atmosphere? Just by traveling with a buddy or carpooling with your friends and having a good time, you could cut your pollutant emissions by half. And did you know that in places like Hong Kong, where you can't see 10 feet in front of you, is so polluted that everyone is suffering? The environment is suffering from the effects of acid rain and over-pollution, while the people are suffering from a variety of respiratory illnesses and asthma. 3,200 people die prematurely every year in Hong Kong alone because of over-pollution.
Although there is a lot of support for global warming, some people still believe it's a hoax. For example, the data points that are collected that support global warming are located mainly near industrial centers, and they're also scattered unevenly about the Earth. That does not give us a full picture of what's happening to the Earth as a whole. Also, that the Earth is going through natural cycles of heating and cooling. Right now, we're supposed to be a heating cycle. So therefore, that this heating of the Earth is not caused by humans, but a natural event. Also, politicians are profiting off of global warming. People like Al Gore create a green tax that taxes industries because they believe that these industries are causing global warming, so they need to pay forward something. So essentially, these people believe that it's a government conspiracy.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you breaking news. There's science in global warming.
So, the science behind global warming. The Earth actually goes through heating and cooling phases. These phases occur about every 100,000 years. 80,000 of these years are dedicated to cooling, while about 20,000 of these years are dedicated to heating. Now, because of these phases, you get things like the Ice Age and the Holocene period. And in the Ice Age, you get things like woolly mammoths and glaciers, while in these heating phases, you get things like saber-toothed tigers and rainforests. Now, every time one of these transitions occur, it causes an extinction level event. Thus, why we don't have these animals around today. Now, the Earth is actually going through one of these heating periods. However, instead of these natural heating cycles being the primary cause of the Earth's heating, it's actually CO2 and greenhouse gases like CO2 that are accelerating this heating phase.
Back to your regularly scheduled program. So guys, what can we do to help?
Well, we could drive more fuel-efficient vehicles such as hybrid cars and electric cars like the Tesla.
Oh yes, very good. Also, we can recycle, so that less landfills must be produced in order to burn and store all the growing amounts of trash.
Agree with that one.
Well, we could use cleaner fuel sources that produce less harmful emissions like ethanol.
Or, yeah, we also can use more natural energy sources like solar panels and wind turbines.
And we can also reduce individual power consumption by taking shorter showers and reducing the amount of electronics that we use every day.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, we can also carpool, guys. You know, so that we may use less vehicles and reduce total emissions produced by vehicles.